Welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the top 40 cryptocurrencies by market cap. We're going to start with Hedera, HBAR at number 31, followed by Filecoin, Lido, Internet Computer, Aptos, Arbitrum, Cronos, Quant, Near Protocol, and then we'll end it with VeChain at number 40. HBAR against BTC. We were saying that very likely HBAR was going to take out these lows, and eventually we took out the lows. We dipped a little bit lower, we took out these lows, these lows, and after that there was buying pressure coming in to push the price higher. How much higher is HBAR BTC going to go? We're not too sure. We're still under the skinny pink line though, so which means that the bearish bias is still on for HBAR against BTC. We still don't see any clear signs of a proper reversal yet, but to be honest, HBAR BTC doesn't do proper reversals. It's just a deep poop, deep poop. There could be a deep poop as well for HBAR against BTC. HBAR against USDT. Anything for HBAR? Yeah, no. We are hitting the skinny pink line though. So I think HBAR USD is going to face some resistance. So it's either we start bouncing back down or we just slice through, stay above it, and continue higher for HBAR. By this point of time, we still don't see any clear signs of a proper reversal yet. We're aware that there's some danger here and here and here and here where HBAR could just, dip lower, sweep up all of these lows before pushing the price higher, right? But of course, at the same time, we could also form a very nice ABCDE as we break higher, right? This is a squeeze, so potentially there could be a breakout for HBAR. Filecoin against BTC. Here we are for Filecoin. Filecoin is severely oversold, but at the same time, we are also under the skinny pink line, so we respect the skinny pink line until we see clear signs of bullishness, right? Buying pressure, even though there was buying pressure over here, but we failed to stay above it. So hopefully buying pressure comes back in above the skinny pink line, and we stay above the skinny pink line, consolidating so that we continue higher. Skinny pink line starts curving back up. Woo! This will be awesome for Filecoin, but we don't see it yet, so we have to proceed cautiously for Filecoin BTC. Filecoin USDT. Yeah, okay, Filecoin USDT. There is potential over here, right? This whole thing could be an A. We go for a B. We come out for a C. We get a D, E, and then pump. Filecoin goes para towards the upside. Will we get it? Again, we are not too sure ourselves. Could we still hit lower? Of course. Is this a go signal? Yeah, this looks like a descending potentially. But also at the same time, if you put on bullish lenses, you can argue that this is something like an inverse head and shoulders that could be breaking above the skinny pink line. Absolutely possible for Filecoin. It's just that we're not entirely sure yet, so yeah, we're gonna have to proceed cautiously for Filecoin. Lido now, LDO against BTC. Here we are for LDO. Okay, I don't like LDO. Why? Because if you look at this is mountain 1, mountain 2. See, we keep getting mountains. Every time we rise, we get pulled down, rise, we get pulled down, rising. Look at this, what happened? We get pulled down, right? The skinny pink line acted as proper resistance, and yeah, here we are. Any clear signs of a bullish reversal? No, if anything, I think we're completing a right shoulder over here. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, we head lower. More likely than not for LDO BTC. LDO USD, same thing over here. You can see mountain ranges, head and shoulders, right? Again over here, mountain 1. If we come back down here, this is mountain 2, mountain 3, we could head lower. Could we start curving back up? Yeah, sure, of course. But at the same time, this could also be a squeeze of sorts, right? A diagonal type of a squeeze. We rarely come across this kind of chart patterns, but they do exist. What I mean by that is, if you look very closely, right, this is an A, we went up for a B, C, D, E, breakout. And if you do something like this, yeah, it's like A, B, C, D, but it's slanted, right? So we could see a breakout, but yeah, we're already touching the skinny pink line, and I could already smell weakness for LDO. Sure, we could hit up from here, but I'm not too sure myself for LDO, so we're gonna have to next LDO for now. ICP against BTC. Here we are for Internet Computer. Yeah, so we were saying that potentially we could take out these lows. No guarantees, of course. Any clear signs of a reversal? No, again. So that's why we respect the skinny pink line. As long as we are under the skinny pink line, we continue respecting it until we start going back up above it. We anticipate more downside for ICP. ICP against USDT. We are okay. So you see, usually when a bearish trend ends, we go sideways for a while before going back up. So bearish trend, we're kind of going sideways. Could this be a reversal? Possibly. We're already touching the skinny pink line, right? We broke above it. Yes, we're down, up, and then we're back down all the way. I think it's a lower low. So yeah, again, we're not too sure if this is the absolute low. Could we still head lower from here? Of course. Any guarantees that this is the end? None. We could get 5 waves here though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this could be 5 waves down as well. Right, and then we complete a falling channel, break higher. Right, so possibly more downside for ICP. So be careful about rushing into a trade too soon for internet computer. Aptos against BTC. Here we are for Aptos. What's happening with Aptos? Not too sure. Will this low hold? Yeah, see, we rose bullishly, but then we got slapped back down. We're back down to square one. Look at how bearish the sentiment is. Will we start reversing from here again? We're not too sure ourselves. Could we still hit lower? Of course, we could. Any clear signs of reversal? No. So we're gonna have to next Aptos for the moment. Aptos against USD. Any clear signs of a reversal? Nope. Are we gonna continue lower? We're not too sure. Aptos is the next coin for us. Arbitrum against BTC. Here we are for ARP. We were anticipating 3400, right? But we were kind of rallying strongly towards the upside. Is this the B? Okay, if we get an A, B, C, D kind of a chart pattern, is this the kind of B that we're gonna get, or is this kind of an A, B, C? So we're not too sure. What kind of a B are we gonna get? Is this gonna be a very bullish type of a B, or is this going to be a very weak type of a B as we come down for a C? Right? We're still expecting a C though, but again, we're not too sure if this is that B or this B. So we have to be patient. We have to wait for the whales for up to do their thing. All right. But if we take out these highs, we will consider this target to be largely invalidated. Up against USDT. Here we are for Arbitrum. We're saying that once we take out these highs, this will be invalidated. So this is already invalidated for Arbitrum. USD is gone. So would be wise for us not to stay in a bearish state. We are aware that things can of course go wrong, but this could be this type of a B instead of this type of a B. You see that? So again, we still have to be patient. We have to wait for the whales to play out the B first, because if we get this kind of a B, we might get this kind of a C. Right? If we get this kind of a B, if we get this kind of a B, very likely we will be getting this kind of a C. So we have to wait for the whales of Arbitrum to do their thing. Cronos against BTC. Here we are for Cronos. We'll look at it on KuCoin. Cronos. Okay, for Cronos, we are hopeful that we could complete a very nice ABCDE, right? So this is where you respect the skinny pink line. As long as we've already crossed the skinny pink line, we switch our bias to bearish for Cronos. And so look at this. We've already waterfalled all the way back down. Any clear signs of a reversal? No. Could we start reversing from here? Of course. Well, how will we know? Yeah, again, we won't know. I don't think Cronos has a knack of forming proper bullish reversals, right? Would be great though if we could get a proper bullish reversal chart pattern, but we didn't get it previously here. Okay, we got it here, to be honest. We kind of went sideways for a little while, right? Before going back higher. Went sideways before going higher. But yeah, nothing much at this point for Cronos against BTC. It could very well be the very bottom for Cronos. Cronos against USD. Yeah, there's a very clear resistance line over here. Again, how much lower are we gonna go? We don't know. Is this the very, very bottom of Cronos, right? Is 5 cents the very bottom? Could we still breach 5 cents before seeing some sort of a reversal back up for Cronos? Of course. But all we know is that this is a resistance line. Maybe once we break this, we consolidate, then yeah, of course, we could consider switching bullish for Cronos. But at this point of time, there still lies the possibility that Cronos could head lower. Quant against BTC. Here we are for Quant. We are anticipating the possibility of Quant heading towards the noisy area over here. We are already very, very close to it. So just a little bit more, we'll be touching the area, right? So there is going to be some support at this area. We're at 0.34 cents. We could drop down to like sub 0.3 cents. Again, we're not entirely sure. We're already under the skinny pink line and we're already in a bearish bias, but of course there could be rallies as well, right? But this rally could also still result in more downside for Quant BTC. So I don't think it's a tradable coin, not at this point of time. Quant against USD doesn't look good as well. Why? Look at this mountain range, right? This is a very nice head and shoulders, right? It's a head and shoulders within head and shoulders, nested head and shoulders, right? You can see this head and shoulders as well. Very clear support. We broke the support and we're already consolidating right under the resistance. Support once broken becomes resistance. And at the same time, this is a descending triangle. Descending triangles are bearish chart pattern. So we could break lower towards our target at $67 for Quant USD. I don't think it's ready for a trade yet. Eventually maybe, but yeah, we got this target since March though. April, May, June, July. It's been 4 months and we still remain loyal to our target at $67 for Quant. We still expect more downside for Quant. Near against BTC. Here we are for near protocol. And yeah, we're severely oversold. Is this the bottom? I don't see any signs of a reversal. Of course, I could count 5 ways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure, this could be the very bottom. But again, we're not too sure if this is the absolute low. Could there be another lower low? And after that, maybe we get an inverse head and shoulders before reversing back up. We could though, but again, yeah, we're not going to be rushing into anything until we see clear tradable chart patterns for near protocol. Near against USD, it's a lower low, but there's no clear bullish signs yet. Could we hit lower? Of course. Could we just go from here? Of course. There's just nothing up much for us to go with for near, so we're just going to have to next it. VeChain against BTC. Here we are for VeChain. The question we always ask is this the low? Could we still hit lower for VeChain? We're not too sure. Right. I think... Wait, hang on. Let me just check. What's that very low here? 51. What is the very low here? 51. Oh, this is a flat support at 51. Very flat support. So are we gonna take out these two lows? Very likely. Very likely we're gonna sweep these two lows. That's my guess. Again, no clear signs of bearish continuation, right? You want to argue about bearish continuation? Yeah. So mountains here, drop lower. This was a dip though. 1, 2, right? 3. This whole thing is a 4. Coming up for 5. Yeah, we could be very close to the end though. We could be very close to the end, but we're not entirely sure for VeChain, BTC. VeChain against USD. Any clear signs of a reversal? No. Could we be dropping lower? Sure. Could we hit higher? Of course. The best case scenario for VeChain is that we hit above the skinny pink line. Ta-da! Breach it. Consolidate above it. Continue higher for VeChain. Right. This is the best bullish case scenario for VeChain. But at the same time, we could still hit a little bit lower before heading back higher for VeChain, right? And completing the inverse head and shoulders here, pump, VeChain goes parabolic. Absolutely possible, but at this point of time, we just don't see it yet. We're still under the skinny pink line, so we respect the skinny pink line. Alright, boys and girls, I guess that's it for today's Top 40. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Ta-da!